So, in my opinion, I think the world would be a much better place if people just wore anything that they wanted. Like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. Uh, Story time, I guess. I had a dream last night about these two astronauts, and they had gone on a space mission, right? But they crash landed on another planet, and they were taken by the aliens on that planet and tortured for several days, maybe years. I'm not sure. I am a little fuzzy on the dream itself, but yeah, so they crash landed, got kidnapped, tortured. So they had to DIY ways to care for each other and care for each other's injuries. And it was kind of sad, honestly. It was sad. But they did eventually find a way to escape. I don't remember how exactly. I think they stole something that they needed to escape, or they found it in the walls, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, they escaped. They they found their wrecked spaceship, and they started to reconstruct it. And so upon I'm sorry that I say a lot. I'm just I'm not great at talking. Right? So the entire reason I'm doing this video is to try to get myself more used to talking on camera. This isn't important or anything, nor do I expect anyone to watch this. I'm just like keep saying I'm just trying to get myself used to, as I said, talking on camera. But anyway, they started to reconstruct their spaceship with the stuff that they stole from the aliens. And so they finally get it all done. They hop in and they start their journey back to Earth. So they get back to Earth, they crash land again in the middle of a city. And so they're walking around the city okay, this place looks kind of run down. That's cool. You know, uh they didn't think anything of it. So they start walking around and they're like, "Hey, where is everybody?" You know, it's abandoned. There's the buildings are falling apart, everything's overgrown, there's nobody around. And then this little kid runs out from the corner of a car while they're walking around and starts attacking them. Turns out zombie apocalypse while they were gone. So, they've been through it. uh yeah, so they start like a little journey, whatever, to find civilization, and they become survivalists, I guess. Just going around trying to live. This is not turning out the way I wanted to. I don't know what else to do with it. So yeah, uh they go out in search of stuff to survive with. So that's the end of that dream, and I have multiple dreams at night, um, more often than not. So the second dream was, this is not frogging. This is tangled. That's, that's not good. Plan B, paint, I guess. So second dream was of me and my mother on a vacation, and we were in a hotel. We were on a vacation to. I am not in frame. I need like a camera stand. There's like a piece of plastic back there. Uh. So we were on a vacation to England, I think. Um, Obviously it wasn't like real England. Like I don't know what that looks like, so it looks more like downtown of a US state or a US city. But anyway, we were on vacation there and we went to a hotel. Right? And this hotel is like surrounded by a bunch of like cool things. Namely like zoo ish. It was like a spiral building that you could like walk around, and the bottom levels were a museum, and the top levels were a zoo. Except that in the zoo, there was no cages or anything. Like everything was just there. Like you were just trusted not to touch the animals and stay on the path. But obviously nobody did. But at least nobody touched the animals, except for like one person who like helped some like birds to hatch, which you probably shouldn't do. But anyway, we were like walking around and we like got back to the hotel and my mom was like, "Okay, I have to like leave and I'm probably going to be gone for a bit, so I'm going to have to pay for another night at the hotel just so I can leave you here a few more hours." And I was like, "No, no, 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 no. Just I'll pack up. Okay, when the time to leave comes, all right, I'll pack up. I'll get everything out of the hotel room, and I'll just walk around the city. It's fine. Like you don't. I don't. I'm not gonna stay here." All right. So she says, "Okay, cool. You do that," and she leaves. So I leave too. Is I remember. This was at 4 p.m. and I had to leave by 6 p.m. So I decided to like not pack up immediately, mistake, and just walk around the city. Right? So I was like walking around the museum mostly, museum zoo thing. Occasionally coming back to the hotel. I don't know why. And just walking around. There was a gas station nearby. I would like walk around the gas pumps. I'm not sure what color to do this thing. Um, so that's not good. Do not fall again, please. So anyway, you know, and it starts getting like closer to the time that I have to leave. Except I keep getting distracted. Like I'm talking to people, I'm making friends, I'm getting lost in the city. But like the entire time being like, I have to get back to the hotel. they're gonna throw away my stuff if I don't go, or they're gonna charge extra. But I keep getting distracted, so never make it back to the hotel. I don't know what happens. Dream ends there. Um, Third dream, I'm in a desert for some reason. I'm like a desert creature. And there's these two hikers walking through the desert. And they have like a bunch of stuff with them. And turns out they're hunting me down. They're like trying to find me so they can take me. So obviously I don't want that to happen, so I'm just like scurrying around trying to avoid them. But occasionally they'll leave their things unattended. And so me, out of, I guess, anger maybe, start stealing their stuff and like wrecking it and leaving it in chunks around the desert. And so we're like near this ravine, and I go down into the ravine and start like weaving in between the plants, trying to like get out of their sightline. So that doesn't happen. They see me, and I have to like get out of the ravine and go further into the desert. And the dream ends there. Like I'm just running into the sunset of the desert. It's, I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to say. Well, not needed, just wanted. Video dream journal. Uh, Building my camera confidence, whatever. I didn't get anything done. I intended to, like, finish crocheting these octagons, while on camera, but they keep, like, ruffling up, right? And I always tell myself, like, I don't need a tutorial. I can do it myself. There's a bug. I I can do it myself. Never can. Uh yeah. Absolutely nothing done. I intended to change the color of this. How is the bug alive? I just squished it. Okay. Yep. I guess that's it. I'm not sure how to end this. So just hit the stop button. Goodbye, everybody. Well, goodbye, like, the two people that come across this. Bye bye.